Yeah, they ran their paper tag from out of Massachusetts, and then they called for a wrecker. So I don't know what the issue was, but typically they can't run a temporary paper tag like that. They can't identify where it comes from. They can only run the VIN number of the vehicle.
Right.
So it had issues. And then their family showed up in a green Jeep, which was registered to a blue 1500 Chevrolet.
Right.
They ran the tag because they showed up to pick those people up, and that tag was incorrect, but they give them they think it was a clerical error over at the top. So,
right.
yeah. So, yeah, it wasn't recorded properly or something like that. So they let them drive away at least. But, yeah, they took her vehicle, and it looked like legit temporary tags to me, but you know how it is. They ain't going to answer any questions for me.
100%. They're a bunch of fucking scumbags.
Yeah, have you had an experience with them?
Oh, more than one.
More than one. So haven't most of us. Yeah, I mean, they're trespassing people from public property because of panhandling.
Right.
Panhandling, if you got a sign that's, hungry, that's basically a protest that you're hungry against society.
Right. I had a buddy of mine.
So it's protected under the Constitution.
It's actually a friend of mine, Leroy Gove. You can look it up, Gove. Was in Portland standing on the median, and they arrested him.
Yeah.
He had a trespass, and the ACLU got involved. They
Yeah.
took him to federal court, and the judge said there's nothing you can do. It's freedom of speech.
Right.
That's why
I do that all the time.
Right. And it's all over Portland. That's why you see it now. They can't stop it. His name
Right.
is Leroy Gove. You can look it up.
Nice. Yeah. Rightly so. They just trespassed Matthew Captain.
Yeah, I seen it. He come over to where I work. He was telling me about it over at Walmart.
Yeah, he posted on my page. His video's up.
Right.
That's total BS.
You know,
If I can walk through there and walk in front of those cars stopped at the light,
Right.
he can stand there.
So my question is, who plows that road?
Crookers.
Crookers.
So under a general contract, even if they own the median in the center, it's a public access anyway.
Right.
Right? The
Yeah.
public is welcome there. So to say no solicitation, that's not what he's doing.
It's as long as
He's not soliciting anything else. He's complaining he's hungry with a sign that says hungry.
Right.
Okay? He can do that. That's a protest against society.
Right.
Okay? So that's protected under First Amendment.
Yeah. Don't put me on Facebook, though. All right.
Okay.
All right.
No problem.
I'm not on Facebook. I'd appreciate that.
Yeah, sure. All right, guys.
All right. I mean, I anytime you can put the fucking screws to them, do it.
Yeah, I'm suing them right now for 11 complaints unanswered, 64 FOIA requests, and I have 5 police reports.
Right.
I have one right in my pocket that was one of the officers. So I brought it with me in case I got a second to talk to him,
Right.
because he's refused to answer my emails. It's Andrew Fitzpatrick, and he violated my rights in 2020. And what year is it?
2024, right?
Yeah, I haven't. He hasn't answered a single question about violating my rights that was denied in the complaint that they actually answered with an unfounded letter. But they only answered the main question in the complaint, not my rights violations, which actually are on camera with the police department. So they lied and edited that, and that's one of the things I'm suing for is the fraud, over 3.5 years of fraud,
Right.
which is outrageous.
4 minutes.
They're doing this what you're doing right now. That
Probably
you
15 to 20 minutes by now.
Absolutely, and this is what makes a difference. I've made a difference. Scott Wheeler was arrested 2 weeks ago on a Saturday, and they put him in handcuffs for his tag being on the dashboard.
Right.
Ridiculous, right? You can still see it. So where's the violation? They put him in handcuffs. And then Sunday, they stopped him again for the same exact thing. I show up with the camera. Guess what? They didn't put him in handcuffs. Right?
Right.
So what does that show? That shows that they're dirty. Yeah. And you are on camera right here, and they are watching us at the police station.
I know it.
People will get out and take a piss here, and they'll send the cops over. People were here. Yeah, they're that's 24/7 monitored at the police station. Be aware of it. You know, when you show up in these places, that's traffic camera right there, guys.
They just put it up there.
Yeah.
They just put it up there.
Right.
Weeks ago.
Yeah. I drove in the parking lot one night because they called for somebody urinating in the corner over here, homeless or what have you, staying in their car. And when I drove in here, the cop never came. So I went around the block, and then he shows up. They were watching me to wait until I left,
Right.
so that they could violate the person's rights. So that's the way they're using these cameras against us. They can access anybody's Ring camera at their house.
Right.
In the state. Amazon has allowed them to. I mean, in this town. So anybody who has a Ring camera, they can look through it, watch you come home,
Right.
watch you leave. They can do anything they want.
That's probably you are.
Yeah. Well, Amazon has participated. I have the report that they're allowed to do that.
Yeah, it's not an affair that I don't want to be a patient.
Go ahead.
It's
Yeah.
just I'm a private person. I don't really.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't want
Well, I have no idea what your name is, and it's all good. Awesome, guys.
All right.
Yeah.
Talk to you
Yeah.
later.
There's a hit and run going on over on Pleasant. So maybe we'll head over there.
All right.
See ya.